Hello everyone, welcome to SDT 101. Today we are going to see how to do the setup for Rest Assured. If you want to join our community, please subscribe and click bell icon. Also I have shared the Telegram link in description. What is Rest Assured? Rest Assured is basically a Java-based library used to test REST API. So here you can just open the REST assured website, and here you can see it's testing and validating REST services in Java is harder than in dynamic languages such as Ruby and Groovy. So REST assured brings the simplicity of using this language into the Java domain. For example, if your HTTP server returns the following JSON at etc., you can easily use REST assured to validate interesting things from the response. So I will not go into the theoretical part in details. So let's go and see how we can use it. So for using REST assured, we need first we need you have to have Java in your system that I've already done, and I'm not extending my video by doing all these setups. And also you need an Eclipse or any editor, IntelliJ or Eclipse, whatever you want, uh, an editor in your system. So I've already had it, and I've also created a Maven project. You can have Gradle also, whichever you are comfortable with. So I just have created a Maven project. For now, I'm just doing my every coding in public static void main for simplicity of coding. Now the three things basically we need is you need to have that REST assured library. So I will look into these. Rest assured in Maven. So this is the one Maven repository. If you go to the Maven repository and search rest assured, so here in Maven you get the dependency, and it will automatically download the rest assured to your system. I'm just downloading the latest version. In my in Maven projects we have pom.xml. In Gradle we have build.gradle. So once you put this the dependency in pom.xml, you don't need to manually download the jar and add it. It will automatically build it. So to do it, I've already added actually this is the dependency that you have to create, and dependencies contains multiple dependency. So I already have TestNG, Selenium, and Rest Assured. I've already added here, you can see. So these are the basic. The second is, apart from REST-ng, I've also added TestNG, so that we can build a proper framework in future. And also I have added org.hamcrest. So these are the three things that we mainly need. So what is Hamcrest, that I will cover in a separate video. For now you can concentrate on this rest assured. So I have just copy pasted it, and I have pasted it here, and have saved it. So it automatically have downloaded the jars and have done the build. Now let's go. I've created a project. I've created a Maven project, and within that I have created this rest assured test.java class. So in this we will write the code. So for rest assured, there are three methods that we mainly have: the given, when, and then. So what is given? The given has all the input details. Okay. And what is when? It submit the API. And what is then? It validate response. Validate or assert response. Now, what we have to do? The first thing that we need to have is the base URI, right? For that, I have chosen a dummy. This is a jump dummy website. So here have sample APIs that I will going to use for my project. What are these basic concepts? What is base URI? What is resource? That I'm not going to cover in details. Unnecessary, it will extend the video. The, if you want, I can cover it in a separate video. So this is what first we have to have rest assured but base URI. So in base URI, we will pass this. This is my base URL. So this is the base URL. You will all get from this from the developers. So don't have to worry about this. Just paste it. Says HTTPS. So I have passed that. So this is the base URI. So now what we have to do? The next comes, as I said, all the input details you have to put it here. Given dot. So here, rest assured, all we write is in a chain of methods. This is a chaining system. So first you write a given, but it's showing error because in rest assured there are many static methods. So what we have to do is you have to copy pasting the above, putting it as static io dot star. Now see the error gone. Okay. Now next what you will do. So for I have chosen this post method. So this is the post method that I am going to validate and test is access to pet store orders. So this is the post. There is a post method. So first I have to put the input. So what are the inputs that we have? So in inputs, what we can have. So this is what are the inputs like parameter, header, and for simplicity, for easy option, I have just created the same here in Postman. I will cover Postman in a separate video. So here you can see in Postman what are the things that we can have as an input. Params, we have the query parameters, the headers, and the body, right? Param parameters, we don't have any parameters for here, so I'll ignore it. And header, I found that there are default headers got added. Sorry, this is the one. And yes, params, authorization, headers, body, these are things that we can have as an input. We don't have any params, we don't have any authorization in this case, we have headers. So in the header, we have it's an application JSON. So content type is the header. So what I will do is given dot header. So in header, what I will do is I will pass this as a key value. And what is the value? This I don't need for this case. Then what do you think? So after given we have body, right? Parameter we don't have. So we have header and then we have to put the body. So in body you can see here in this body it should be in a string format. So what I will do is I will copy paste from this website. This this is my request body. And when you paste that JSON here in in the string format, you will get it in this way. So why this is happening? Because see here, there are many double quotes. Here you can find that is a double quote or special characters. So within a string, it will code will identify which is a special character and which should be. So for special characters, this is what happening. For all the special characters, here you can see that a backslash gets added automatically. And if you don't understand how to add this, you can go to a project, I think, properties, editor, Java editor. So this is the where enable project specific. I think it's now removed from here, but it will default get converted here. So you don't have to worry about that. Now after body, so what will happen? So we have got the inputs. Now next comes this when. You have to submit the API. So for that, it's all a chain. So you just put dot and then continue. When dot post. So this is a post method, right? So here in this post, you have to pass this. Copy till here. Don't take the first slash. This will auto create. Now, what you will do next? You have submitted it. The submit is done. Now you have to validate it. Then dot assert. And then you'll get this assert. This is for validation. And then within you will get a lot of things. Within assert you will get a lot of methods, right? I will just check whether the status code for now. Dot status. Now here you can see there are many status code integer. I will choose the integer expected status to see for if it is successful or not. And this is an end. If it gets successful, then this 200, 200 is the code. Here you can see that for successful operations, and if it is invalid order, then 400 is the invalid order. So this is what it will be. Now here this id I will change, maybe 103. That id also I'm changing it to 106. Quantity I'm changing it to 1. These are my inputs. Here you can see id, pet id, quantity. This I'm changing. Okay. Now save it and let's run. It ran, but our console is blank because we have not printed it anywhere. So for printing, what you have to do is for everywhere add this log method. So this log method, what it is, returns the request log specification that allows you to log different parts of the request specification. So this is used for debugging purpose. So what I will do is log dot all. I want to print all, and also I will add it here. After then, you can add it anywhere you want. Okay. Okay. So now the error is gone. Let's run it again. See, this is the response it got added, and here you can see the query parameters: none, accept, And here you can see it's a successful. Here you can see the response 200. Okay,